is for the people out there living on this side of the fence. You get me? I'm not a victim to none of that media mind control bullshit. See the world for how it is. You know what I mean. Yo. This is a stab in the dark, like I was wielding lightsabers, bars, fours with Jedi mind tricks, floating pens that shoot lasers. I'm a species of undefinable behaviours. Switch from saving species endangered to a child abducting stranger. It's time to rearrange, because this life feels backwards, like it was written with French grammar. I'm suppressing so much energy that I radiate rays of iron oxide and gamma, carrying 10 sledgehammers. I explored virgin lands until the uninhabited territory became my predatory consciousness, with the borderlines of both defined as the elusively obvious. To look in the mirror and see a reflection anonymous, the prominence of this ominous and bottomless populist hypothesis grew into a full-blown misogynist, with no care for the consequence or anything synonymous, and I'm fully autonomous. That means I'll break out of any box labelled just another one of us. I spit my poetry exclusively on the dirt ground of this rainforest, and watches an abundance of water washes it away, whilst children die from being malnourished. And I do herald a distinctive respect for those few who are really on top of this, a rarity, like a charity that's not cashing in profits. Find me a soul who's abandoned the false idols and prophets, or doesn't live in their shadow, and I'll walk with them to the grave just to watch them die empty and harrowed. Cause yeah, you motherfuckers, you might hear me speak, but it's only for the purposes of self-medication. With all the effectiveness of a modern AIDS vaccination, I'm seeking elevation, and now it's almost like I've got it, living alone in a paradise town till it's put some life in this coffin. I've always chased my dreams, because they're fucking nightmares, and I've never been one to huddle in a corner, coward and scared. No one knows my mind, where it's been, all the things it's seen, and I myself can't say, at least not with any real certainty, how, why, or when I became consumed by this misery. It makes no sense to me, it's just empty. And I've tried to shut off the light that let me see, but it's fueled from my internal infinite energy, projecting evolutionary imagery onto those around me. The universe and I have become one in perfect synergy, and thus anyone who threatens its natural order is threatening me. I know the face of the enemy, and it's not bigotry when I say fuck the political perspective you endorse. We're a generation in the grip, and what I've come to dub the elusively pleasant war, where our minds are not our own, and the pen is far weaker than the sword, where women are remote-controlled weapons by the X Factor. Desperate housewives, the only way is fuck you. Their love is dead and their hearts are torn, and the men are simply disposable, as good as dead when they're born. Where our collective consciousness is harvested at the hands of the self-appointed lords, where the real arsenal is a fortified false belief castle, and children play past the cigarette instead of past the parcel, where Bilderberg dictates to nations on the Rockefeller string, and a generation of blacks wanna be like the Illuminati puppet Jay-Z over Martin Luther King, where talent is so shallow it's a question of whether or not you can sing, where quantum theory is myth and the church bells ring, where the Western religious institutions have enough money to bring the whole world out of poverty, but instead crown the Pope and subject countless children to lobotomies, where the Fukushima meltdown literally threatens all life on Earth, as the political monkeys are still fighting over paper. I don't know what's worse, enough, cause this mind can rip you from your home and leave you living rough. It can take everything you know and turn it into mush. It can lead you to the pearly gates of unconditional trust, but I'm yet to hear a reason half fucking good enough, raised in a town full of crackheads, teenage sluts and disgusting architecture, with a lifelong absent father figure. But you're mistaken if you think I let anything make me better. Nah, I'm so much fucking bigger. Glimpses of my higher self transcending destructive belief systems and unconscious habits, and I know that it must be a joker like me, because before I can reach out to it, it's vanished.